You can come sit close. I need to do it. Okay, I just saw her take money out, so I wasn't sure. Okay.
Did you want it? Yeah.
Now, these are the door prizes. So you don't pay for these. The 50/50, then I don't know if they have.
What's that? Well, if they make up a fund. Yeah, we'll get here one of these days. Okay. They're in the bottom there.
Now I can do it. Someone's gonna keep me up.
Thank you. Ellen said she can drive. She can drive. Did you see her text? She was coming.
Right now, about 10, I think.
All right, in the spirit of time.
Then I made a couple splits out of that.
I assume it's 6 o'clock. In the spirit of time, let's go ahead and get 6:03. Let's go ahead and get started. Thanks everybody for coming out tonight to our May meeting and workshop. We're excited to do a workshop with you guys this evening. I think that part's gonna be really fun. Because it's a workshop meeting, we're gonna flip it, do the meeting part first, workshop part after. That way you guys can enjoy whatever stations that you want and then head home. We have a couple cool door prizes that we're gonna do at the end, which I'll show you now. This is called an easy dribbler, which we'll talk about more when we talk about treatments. If you look at the oxalic acid treatment, but it's basically an oxalic acid dribble easy bottle, so you can kind of get the proportions correctly if you choose to do that method. We're also going to be giving away some very smelly Apple Life Bar, which is a type of treatment that we'll be talking about this evening. We'll be giving it away to somebody. So if you would like to experiment with Apple Life Bar in your ear, you may have it. We have 3 sets of treatments here. Wait, are we giving this one? Yes? No? Oh, this is for the workshop. Okay, that's not yet. We can get that. How about that? All right. Make sure you got your door prize ticket. If you want to get a 50/50 ticket, while I'm chatting here, feel free to grab one. We're also going to have an intermission before we start the next part, so you can get 50/50 tickets. Then I'll wait about 10 or 15 minutes into the breakouts, and then I'll announce the 50/50s and the door prizes. So without any further ado, we'll get started with our invocation and pledge. Pat, thank you so much. We have a flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I have a little thing here I like to read. It's called Prayer for Memorial Day. This Memorial Day is the end of this month. Y'all may be seated. God bless America and keep us safe and free. Safe from all enemies, wherever they may be. For enemies are forces that often dwell within. Things that seem so harmless become a major sin. The acts of selfishness, love of lust and greed, and make the love of power our idol. For all our wealth and progress are as worthless as can be, without the faith that made us great and kept our nation free. And while it's hard to understand the complexities of war, each one of us must realize what we are fighting for. The principles of freedom and the decency of man, but all of this must be achieved according to God's plan. So help us as Americans to search these down inside and discover that the things we do are always justified, and teach us to walk humbly and closer in our ways, and give us faith and courage and purpose in our days. And make each one of us aware that each must do his part, for in the individual, peace must have its start. For a better world to live in, where all are safe and free, must start with faith and hope, and love deep in the heart of me. And I have a little thing here I want to read. It's a little story. It's called Rufus and Clarence. There were two old geezers living in the backwoods of the Ozarks, Rufus and Clarence. They lived on opposite sides of the river, and they hated each other. Every morning, just after sunup, Rufus and Clarence would go down to the respective sides of the river and yell at each other. Rufus, Clarence would shout, "You better thank your lucky stars I can't swim, or I'd swim this river on whoop your butt." Clarence, Rufus would holler back, "Y'all better thank your lucky stars that I can't swim, either I'd swim this river and I'd walk your skinny butt." This happened every morning for 20 years. One day, the Army Corps of Engineers comes along, and they build a bridge. Still, every morning, every day, for another 5 years, this yelling across the river goes on, even with the bridge. Finally, Mrs. Rufus had had enough. "Rufus," she squawked one day, "I can't take no more. Every day for 25 years, you've been threatening to walk Clarence's butt. Well, there's the bridge. Go get it." Rufus thought for a moment, chewed his bottom lip for another moment. "Woman," he declared, snapping his suspenders into place, "I'm going to cross that bar bridge and I'm going to whoop Clarence's butt." He walked out the door, down to the river, along the riverbank, came to the bridge, stepped up onto the bridge, walked about halfway over the bridge, looked up, turned the cameraman stripping back to the house, slammed the door, opened the windows, grabbed the shotgun, and drove under the bed. "Rufus," cried the missus, "I thought you was going to whoop Clarence's butt." "I was, woman, I was," he whispered. "Rufus," cried the missus, "what in tarnation is the matter?" "Well," muttered the terror-stricken Rufus, "I went to the bridge, I stepped up on the bridge, walked halfway over the bridge, looked up, and," asked Mrs. Rufus, breathless with suspense, "and," continued Rufus, "I saw a sign that said, 'Clarence, 13 feet 6 inches. He ain't never looked that big from this other side of the river to me.'" Lord Jesus, thank you for another week's meeting. Bless each one here and bless their be yours. Protect the bees from harm. Give us travel mercy as we leave to go to our separate homes. We ask this in your name, Lord. Amen.
Thank you so much. All right, we're gonna get started with a little bit of old business here. Paul and Sub, we got a Paul and Sub order we ordered as a club here. We actually still have some left, so if you're interested in purchasing some pollen that are still needed, there is a little bit available. My bees are not interested in it personally. They haven't really wanted it at all, but it is there if you do want it, and we'll continue to have it until it's gone. So. There was an Earth Day celebration hosted by the city of Pleasant Valley. They invited the Mon County beekeepers to come be a part of that. It was a very last minute event, but Debbie Martin was able to go represent for our club that day. Thank you for going and doing that for us. We were able to hand out cards and information. You want to say a little bit about how that went for you?
Oh, I had a good time. There wasn't a huge turnout because of the weather. Obviously, it was 85 the day before, and then we were wearing coats the next day. But the people were real interested. I actually got a man to tell me that he's got a bunch of bees living in his house. He wants us to come and see about cutting them out. So but the kids were all excited. I actually had a young boy, and he was homeschooled. And I asked him, I said, do you know how many queens are in a box? And he said, there's only one. And he was just answering all these questions. He had done an essay as part of one of his projects for school, and he knew a lot about bees. I told him he should check into a class and become a beekeeper.
That's really cool.
He already knows everything about them. So but it was nice. We had a good time, and there were like I said, there was people coming and going. It could have been better. I think the weather made it worse, but
Yeah.
we left some flyers for our club and cards for the Marion County Club there, so they would have them to give to people. So
Awesome.
had a good time.
Yeah, good.
Met
good.
nice people.
Well, thank you for going out and representing for
Yep.
us on Earth Day. They reached out to us via email, and it was relatively last minute, so I'm glad that you were able to kind of put that together. It's really nice that we built up a nice array of materials as a club to be able to kind of jump into events like that. So if you guys have events that come up and you'd like to attend, things like Earth Day events or World Bee Day events or whatever, where you'd like to represent the beekeepers, let us know, because we do have a lot of materials for that. And that's it for old business. Is there anything else that I missed from last meeting to this meeting that we need to, we're gonna talk about other things, of course, but any old business that I didn't cover? All right, Amy's not here for the treasurer's report, so I'm gonna take care of that for her. We didn't have any income this past month, only expenses, but we're really good at spending money, so that makes sense. Miscellaneous event supplies, $186.70. I bought more pamphlets. We give out pamphlets at all of our events that have like our information for the club. So I bought some more of those. We've also purchased some. That's a biology set. That's for kids. That was actually one of the older things that I purchased, but a few different things. These are on that order. These door prizes for tonight, but we specifically bought stuff so that we have it available for the workshop this evening. So we spent $186.07. Our balance is $8,424. Any questions? Is there anything to report from the state, Deb?
No, I called her, she said nothing to report.
Nothing to report. That means the state's awesome. Good. I will report that the state website was down for a day or two. Some of you guys are trying to get onto the state website. It was down, but it is no longer down. It is currently back up and running. So if you have any needs for that, feel free to check them out on the web as well. Spring Pro Suite order, we've been talking about that a lot. It's still coming. You'll notice if you go to the members page, there's still availability to get in on that order if you'd like. Let us know. We would love to include you in that. That will happen as it's needed. Obviously, right now we're not doing a lot of Pro Suite, but when it does happen, we'll alert everyone who's on that list. There's also a Format Pro order that we have going right now. We haven't closed that order yet, so if you'd like to get in on it. If you're not a computer person, there's a list somewhere over there that we can get your name and information on to put you on the list. If you are a computer person, you can go online to our members page and get in on the Format Pro order as well there, which we will be having delivered likely at the picnic, or actually probably not the picnic, probably July. Likely sometime in July. That's generally when we have it delivered. Questions there? All right. This is my help wanted page. So we have a lot of stuff that we kind of put out constantly. We're always going and doing youth programs. Social days, Earth Day events, social media management. We have a lot of Facebook things that are happening all of the time. We put out a newsletter every single month. We would love to have you guys be involved in some of that. Namely the newsletter. I was thinking about this as I was putting the newsletter together this week. I put that together for us every month, and I'm happy to do that. But it is a lot of work, so if I can get some folks that were interested in doing some maybe social media and some newsletter type work, I would be happy to have some of that help. So if anybody is interested, has those skills, would like to do some of that, please let me know. And we also have two content committees that meet well, they don't meet, but virtually they have groups that are constantly having a conversation about what we're doing every month. For our monthly content committee that's run by Linda Casey there. So if you're interested in being a part of what we do here every month, talk to her because we're always looking for new ideas. We also have a community outreach and fundraising committee that's headed up by Sean Cross, who I know is right there. And we do a lot of really cool stuff in the community thanks to her and Debbie and a lot of the folks here in the group that do help participate in that stuff. So please feel free to reach out to her if you're interested in any of that. We're gonna have a picnic. Generally we have it scheduled right around this time. We called for scheduling and there was limited availability on the place that we had it last year, which is here. We were going to have it sometime in July. That's generally when we have it, but it's already been booked. So the question is, do we want to have the picnic a little later in the year, or do we want to find a different spot to have it in July? So I'm going to open the floor for thoughts on that. If we have it in any later, it will be August 20-something. I can look it up, but does anybody have any preferences or ideas or thoughts?
Can we do it here out under the pavilion?
So that's what I'm talking about. Last year we had it here out under the pavilion. We should have booked it a month ago or 2 months ago probably because they don't have any dates in July available now. August 27th is the earliest date that they have available to have it here out there. Which isn't bad. The weather's still nice in August, but it is later. It's a month later than what we generally do. So we could find a different place to have it if you guys think you'd rather have it at the same time, or we could shift and have it a little later in the year. Just looking for preferences, I guess.
What about inside? Can we have it inside?
Same deal. Yeah.
What about August? Is it available August for the August meeting?
For the August meeting?
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll have it for the meeting. Wait.
or have the picnic as the meeting.
Is that August? Wait, July. It's August 1st. No,
That's the week of it.
so the meeting in August, which we're going to talk about here in a minute, is actually canceled. Not because we don't want you guys to come, but actually because we want you to come to something else. We're going to be here for the West Virginia State Honey Festival, the West Virginia State Honey Festival, the Mon County Honey Harvest Festival, through the Mon County Fair that entire week. So as opposed to having a standard meeting, we're going to have you guys come here and help us teach the community about what it's like to be beekeepers and harvest honey. One of the best ways to learn is to teach, so it's a great learning experience for all of us to kind of get out there in the community. So I'm going to use that as our meeting for that week. We'll have extractors here. We'll have all of the things that you'll possibly need to harvest honey. So you all get, if you haven't had that experience, some experience doing that. And if you have, you'll get the opportunity to teach some new folks how to do that. And that'll be the first week, but we'll get to that. The first week in August. What is it? July 11th. We could have it here on July 11th in place of the July meeting. I believe right now we have a movie night. Wait, no, it's June.
No, July is supposed to be.
A woodwares workshop.
If we can think of something, because we looked at the price of wood, it's going to be expensive.
Yes, it is. It is. Currently, right now, we have a woodenwares workshop scheduled for July. Would we prefer to move things around and have a picnic instead of a woodenwares workshop in July, and then not have to worry about a picnic at a different date? Is that what? Do a picnic and Woodmore's workshop, we could.
Good try.
Just kind of do it as one big event. I'm sure folks will be fine with that. Yeah, there's the flowers. First flowers of the year, look at that. How exciting. Thanks for bringing them in. Did you guys see your swarms?
Yes.
Yes.
Long story as you may have seen, but yes.
Yes, okay, good. Oh, Zane's wife called me while he was out of town. I was like, hey, I've got some bees swarming. I need some help. So we talked on the social web a little bit there, but I didn't get to finalize.
She's never done an EP keeping before. It's all been me. And
No.
I was on an airplane at the time.
I wanted to put it in, she sent me a picture of, it's a cardboard box that she wrote caution bees on the front of. And it had the bees like pouring out of it, you know? I wanted to like put it on the social web, so I wanted to ask permission, but I didn't, so I didn't do that, but it's funny.
Yeah, one of the two are still there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she told me there was a second time. She's like, I'm an expert at this point. But thank you guys so much for bringing flowers to us. We really appreciate you. So that's another door prize we have here this evening. Sorry, I got sidetracked. So meeting in July. Do you want to have a meeting, picnic, workshop, extravaganza? Is that what I'm understanding? That sounds really fun to everybody. Perfect. July meetings, a meeting, picnic, workshop, extravaganza. Boom. Figured it out. Look at us, problem solvers. All right. For food, do we want to do potluck? Last year we did potluck. It turned out pretty well. You guys are pretty good cooks, I think. So I'm okay with doing that. We can also have it catered if you'd like. Generally, we just find a caterer and then tell everybody how much per plate it is, and we pay at the door. But if you guys want to do it, we'll end up doing that for the Christmas day. It's easier. But for the picnic, is that what you guys prefer? It's just covered dish. You know, see lots of head shakes.
I could see if Randy will make brisket or something.
Say it again.
We'll do a sign-up sheet, I think was the suggestion.
Oh, yes, we can do a sign-up sheet for items, that way we don't get too many of the same items. I think we did that last year, I don't know how well it worked, but we did do it. Club will provide the entrees, the meat, right? Yeah, we'll provide the meat. I think we did last year too, that makes sense.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I don't see why we wouldn't. Yeah, club provides the meat. But yeah, we'll put out a sign-up sheet so we don't all bring potato salad, and then we'll figure stuff out from there. Any other picnic questions? Oh, we'll also have lots of cool door prizes at the picnic. I like to have random stuff there because it's a picnic. I don't have a lot of cool door prizes. So if you guys pick up anything or have anything that you want to donate or give to the club to give out as door prizes, please feel free. It's always cool to get extra cool stuff.
Mike, did you say the 11th?
Yes. Technically, generally, it's the first Tuesday, but because the first Tuesday is July 4th, we'll do it on the 11th.
Since we're going to have both the picnic and the workshop, would 6 o'clock be too late to do it? Or do you want to-
Too late. So the question is 6 o'clock too late for a picnic workshop extravaganza, or should we do it earlier? It is still a work day. It is still a work day. I think if we did any earlier, it probably wouldn't be able to be too much earlier. We could maybe do 5, but I don't, that's even pushing it for a lot of folks, I think. So what do we think? Keep it where it is and, yeah. No, that's the problem. Is if we move it to Saturday, they don't have any availability in July. We'd have to move it someplace else. All right, picnic workshop extravaganza at 6. It sounds like is the best plan of action that we're going to have here. So let's do it. Woo! All right, and if we come up with any other ideas in the meantime, we'll blast it out to you guys and let you know if that changes. July 11th, right here. All right, looking forward. July 11th. Now changed from what it was before, but it is accurate. All the dates are accurate this time. My apologies for last month's meeting. The looking forward was not correct, but I did correct all of the dates. So on the 6th, we have our beginner open apiary makeup day. If you're a beginner in person or on live and you missed the first open apiary day, please make sure that you are signed up for your apiary slot. for our second day. Kevin took care of that with you, and if you weren't able to get a hold of Kevin, he's here. You can catch him at kevin.hart@moncountybeekeepers.org. Whatever you need to do to get on that list. It's going to be at Al's house. Al, thank you for hosting. Wherever you are, there you are. Thank you for hosting. We appreciate you as always. Then our next event that we have on the schedule is the movie night in June.
If anybody would like to, any seasoned beekeepers would like to come out and give us a hand, you're more than welcome.
Yes.
We start at 10 o'clock. We can use a few extra hands. Mike and Amy are going to be out of town. Lindsay can be there part of the day.
Yes.
Get a few extra hands.
We can absolutely use some volunteers with experienced beekeepers on that day. So if you are an experienced beekeeper and you have extra hands, we'd love to have you.
What time did you say it started?
It starts at 10. There's four separate groups of people coming through. We had 60 some people in our beginners class, and then so we to make sure that it wasn't overwhelming, we split them into 4 groups of 15. Now, not all 15 people from those 4 groups are going to end up coming, so it's going to be a few per group, but they should be, starting at 10 and then ending around 2, right? 2:30.
If you want to see me after the meeting, if you want to come.
I got it, somebody emailed me
Okay.
about it and put me in the slot, but I just wasn't sure what time it was. So
See me afterwards, I can tell you.
Okay.
Boom. On June 6th, we have a movie night. Oh, what is that day? I'm sorry. That came out after.
May 13th.
On May 13th, there's can I see?
I don't care, but let's talk about it.
Do you want to come talk about it? You are. Come talk about it. Shot across, everyone. Okay.
So I got a call from someone at the Shack Neighborhood House. They had written a grant and they were doing this, they're calling it the Spring Planting Festival. So I left some flyers up there and they invited us. And so we would like to go out and set up a table. I'm going to plan on being there that day. So it's Saturday, May 13th from 10 to 2. And they'd like for us to bring an observation hive and talk about some bees. They're going to do some planting and they're going to have some live music and food, and it's just going to be a fun day.
Which is really cool for the Shack House to invite us to be a part of that. So thank you to them for inviting us to be a part. It's really exciting that all these different groups and organizations see us out there and want us to be a part of what they're doing as well. So if you're interested in going to that, there's a couple more flyers I see over on the table over there. I'm going to add this event to our online calendar, so you guys will be able to see it there as well. Sorry, so we'll get to that. But if you have any more questions, Sean has a wealth of knowledge. The next thing we have is the meeting workshop extravaganza on July 11th. It will be here at 6 p.m. Make sure you bring a covered dish and make sure you sign up for said covered dish in advance. We'll send out an email and it'll be on Facebook and all the places that you guys go to find information. What's that? Oh, for this, May 13th, yes. And I'll put that up on our calendar, so you can pull it from there too. And then on August 1st through the 5th, we have the Mon County Fair and Honey Harvest Festival. Talked about that a little bit before. We will be here in our meeting space on those days. I gotta get more information on the hours. I don't know what festival hours are. But our goal is to have an informational booth where we have either an observational hive or our learning hives there throughout the week. So through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Or no, Tuesday, I'm sorry, it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is the festival. Let me do this again. Whatever, the 1st through the 5th, we'll have informational booth all week. And then on the last 2 days, we'll have our Honey Harvest Festival. So it'll be Friday and Saturday. So if you guys have any questions or want to be involved with that, please let me know. I think I might have another slide. I do, where I spelled out the dates even more clearly and larger. The parade's on the 31st. We're also welcome to be a part of the parade. If you guys want to help put together something for that, let me know. It seems like Debbie does, so we can absolutely put together a float. If you guys, I'm not super versed in putting together float stuff, but I'm sure we can get a group of people together that would love to be able to build stuff. I don't know, build a smoker or something out of a trash can. I don't know. It's not cool. If you guys have questions, like I said, want to be involved, let us know. Tentative events is the Pro Suite Order, the Foreman Pro pickup, the summer picnic, which we just formalized, and more. If you guys have ideas, let us know. You can email us at info@moncountybeekeepers.org, or you can call us or text us or whatever. We're always kind of around. Any questions?
What's the movie?
What's the movie? We are going to be watching one of the talks from Hive Life. So we purchased the talks from, I don't know which one. Amy has them on. Ask her. We'll tell you. Is it next month? It is next month's movie night. I probably should tell you before next month. I'll ask Amy. I actually don't even know what they talked about at Hive Life. I guess that's terrible of me. I should know. But it was great talks from what I've heard. So I'm sure whatever it is will be awesome. But I will absolutely let you guys know. I'll put something out on the social webs about what talk we'll be having. We'll try to do that in the follow-up email within minutes after the meeting here tonight. Any other questions? All right, so let's take a break for just a couple minutes. Go pee, get some food, and then we're going to start our treatment workshop. And if you didn't get 50/50 tickets or door prize tickets, make sure you get those. And if you want to buy some pollen stuff, make sure you buy it too.
Where you guys been hiding? Well, you had I spent mine on 11, 12, 13. No, I don't.
Something I want to mention, folks, real quick, is that we don't have anyone signed up to bring snacks for the next few months. We have a snack sign-up sheet that's online and in person. So if you guys want to bring snacks, you're welcome to sign up. Don't feel obligated, but if nobody signs up, there aren't going to be snacks.
But I'll bring one, you know, a jug of water. Yeah, so I sent this email out to get notification because they had an event this weekend. And I don't think that's what they were asking us to be. So now I don't know. But she did, and he's free to take it away. I understand. Yeah, I said that in the yeah.
I probably got some.
I always have to go to the web, the interweb, and look it up. All right, I promise I'll get back. I'll get back to you. And Nancy, I know that they had someone called Charlie Raleigh tonight because we got some money off the album. He was looking for somebody, so that's why I wanted Charlie to ask me for his number, but I didn't have it. I like Charles Darwin. There's something about him I really like. How do you do Amish man? I broke my heart in that too.
They were like, yes. But his son went to overseas.
Yeah. Look at your little earrings, how cute. Oh, thanks. Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, we did this with that early voting for the city.
That's what Charlie told me.
Yeah, we saw for the last night of it, Saturday, we saw over 700 people.
Really?
And then, I don't know if you're familiar with that Research Ridge Business Center over on Collinsberry Road. It used to be for research. And I mean, it was a whole bunch of buildings, and now it's completely temporary. That's where I went to get set up for the workshop. Yeah. So you
Yeah, you're not supposed to lift on the ground. Sutures and everything, they still need to be probably should eat what I've been eating in terms of number of times, 6 to 8 small meals a day. And he told me, he said, now if you eat junk, tomato sauce, we don't know. No. He said, it's kind of like, told me that in 3 months, if I'm not having any trouble with these drugs, that I could go off I'm just glad.
Wait, is that not full? That's full through, ain't it? No. Maybe that's what I got to release.
But it's all clay.
You have to turn it on without it being.
So your bees are bees.
You take your bees and put them in a hive or not? Put them in?
I put them in the new hives, but I didn't have a space for it, and they told me that follow you know, so that they can get out and get sugar, but it's so space for it now. So I put them in there. They came back the next day because I had some space for it now. Right. Bunch of bees right over here, and then so I went to go put them. So I put the follow cord in, and this cluster right here just dropped it to the ground. One see, they were that cool. So I got it all closed up though, so I hope that they want it. They all had honey in their
When I used to use that paper sack, put it in
I got a pair of pink ones and a pair of white ones. We're on camping on Friday. I was like the third person to sign up, but the lady was supposed to gave all of the power to her friend. So I'm gonna be here for that long weekend.
We've been doing that. We lost a cow. She had a calf. And probably, then one,
Just me.
she calf.
Yeah. But like that's all. So we're going
All right, we've got everything set up in the back for our treatment workshop this evening. You'll notice there are six sessions, six workshop stations back here. Feel free to peruse at your leisure. To the far right, we have Foreman Pro, we have Apple Bar, and then we have oxalic acid with Charlie in the middle. We have Apigard with Paxton right there. Christian is going to be handling MyWay quick strips, and then I'm going to tackle apple life bar, right on the far right. Feel free to go through all of them. We'll make our presentation super quick. We have a couple props there, so we'll try to show you as much as we can about using them. Ask as many questions as you can before we do that. I'm going to give away some door prizes so that we don't have to do that right
I'm
now.
just gonna bring a blanket. Bring in my kayak.
First door prize of the evening is going to be 2 of the Apple Life Bar strips that I have back there. So if any of you guys are interested in trying that, you can. And the door prize ticket for the winner for 2 Apple Life Bar treatment sets. Last 3 numbers, and it's blue tickets, 481.
It's under this chair.
481, there you go. Congratulations. Make sure you don't forget to leave without, when you go to leave, make sure you get. All right, and then there's also an oxalic acid dribble container through Betterbe. It is also stationed on the back table there by Charlie. Take a look at it. And if you win it, please let it sit there for a little bit so people can look at it first. But the winner of that one is going to be last 3, 4, 6, 4. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant 4, 6, 4. Anybody? 464? 464.
It's gonna be whoever got a ticket before me.
Nobody. Oh, all right. Damn, way to go. Hey, that's all right. I understand. It's in the back. It's in the back. You can't have it till the end. All right, for the 50-50, I guess I should have counted the money. Hold on one second. Where is it? Oh, the flowers. I would have forgot. And the flowers. I wouldn't have forgot. I would have forgotten until everybody's walking out and like, oh, help.
They're from Mayfield Farm. Don't forget Mother's Day's coming up soon, so when you think flowers, think them.
Yes, absolutely. And the winner of the first bouquet of the year from Mayfield Farms, 455. Way to go! You can collect you don't have to leave those there the whole time. You can collect them whenever.
Not today.
Thank you so much again for giving those to us and donating them to the club here. All right, now for the 50-50, let me count. Give me just 1 second.
That's if I win, I'll give it to you.
$28 is the pot. It's a $28 pot. 56 divided by 2 is 28, right? Somebody else said that? Yes. It's a $28 pot for the winner. Does somebody else want to take the money when I know I can take any tickets? I feel like I'm cheating. Come on, grab this ticket. But make sure you take mine. All right. Winner of $28 in this week's Split the Honey Pot, 573424.
That's me.
There you go. Congratulations. All right. Now, without any further ado, and I got your money out up here, feel free to meander to the back and start taking advantage of the stations that we have back here for you. Ask lots of questions, learn lots about treatments. Make sure that you find the best method that's appropriate for you and your house.